From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is a winter weather alert.
All right, folks, good morning to you. 11 o'clock in the Tennessee Valley on this Tuesday, Monday. It is Monday.
One of them.
Yeah, we thought it might be Tuesday for a second, but it is still Monday, the 15th day of January 2024, a day that many of you will remember as the biggest snow of the 21st century so far in southern Tennessee and northwest Alabama. I think I might be correct in saying that, at least over the past 20 years on average. I think.
Nope.
Oh, we have had a bigger one?
North Alabama, at least, they've had like foot plus totals.
Okay, well, never mind. At least
they all run together after a while.
Yeah, they do. And at least in our backyard here at Tennessee Valley Weather, it's the biggest snow we've ever had because it's the first snow we've ever had since we've been at our current location. So therefore, I've covered that one real well. So anyway.
Yeah, it's going to be increasingly entertaining the next few hours around here.
Yeah, just if you think you've seen it all, just wait. Fred's been up all night with live reports, which I can't even begin to thank him enough for his dedication and maintaining his incredible mindset and professionalism through this, but also can put a smile on your face still after being up for going on 30 hours. So
you know what the secret is?
What's that?
Autopilot.
He's on autopilot. And how many Dr. Peppers are you in still? Just
I'll never tell.
Okay. Well, we thought we saw a big Dr. Pepper truck pull down the road here a minute ago, but anyway. So anyway, we're all kind of a bit cynical at this point, but we do have a lot of information that we want to pass down to you. A lot of new stuff that we want to show here in this weather update. So with that said, let's hop right into it. And as always, we'll start this weather check or this weather update with a look at the all new. Oh, there you go. I'm getting used to the controls over here still. The Marcus Insurance School Zone report. This is for Tuesday, January 16th. Many school systems already calling it quits for tomorrow because of the near record snowfall that we've had thus far across the area. Marshall, Murray, Lewis, Giles, and Wayne County school districts will be closed tomorrow in Tennessee. And as Fred and I have talked about all morning, it's just a matter of time before everybody makes that call and all those counties turn blue across the area. If we do not have your school system listed, either they have not contacted us or they've not pulled the trigger yet on deciding to close school tomorrow. But with conditions deteriorating as quick as they are, I would not put it past them for them to make that call here before too long. By the way, Murray and Wayne County schools out for Tuesday and Wednesday. Giles County was actually closed tomorrow anyway because of a staff development day. No word if that has been postponed at this point. Here's a live look at Viper, our radar network, as we look across the skies of the Tennessee Valley and really the southeast. This is our radar composite, and those big old heavy snow bands that we've been watching all morning develop out of Mississippi are slowly inching now into western Lauderdale County, almost into the Quad Cities at this point. Folks in Waterloo down to Cherokee really have picked up in intensity over the past little bit. That activity extends just over the Tennessee state line and will be clipping the southern parts of Wayne and Lawrence and Giles here over the course of the next few minutes. Still a lot of moisture left with this system. You can easily look and see that it goes all the way back into Arkansas and northern portions of Louisiana. So we've still got a few more hours, keyword being hours, of snow to get through before we can write this one down in the history books. Here's a live look from meteorologist Brett Adair with Live Storms Media. He is northbound on Highway 43, and that used to be Loretto before it became Hoth. Any Star Wars fans watching, hopefully you got that. Watch for one of those walker things coming up here in a minute, and maybe a few tauntauns running across the way. Luke with his lightsaber out as well. But anyway, slow go on 43 North. And yeah, that's some incredible video there looking at the live video from Brett. Really good cell phone service through there. Brett's got some booster tech on his storm chasing vehicle, and so he's pulling in good signals. So I would say he's probably moving. That's probably about real time What'd you think?
Probably so.
Okay. All right. So that's the view from Brett as he continues to track along north along 43. Here's a view on our Arctic Air Skycam network from Lawrenceburg. This is our big old water tank cam overlooking the crossroads of Dixie. And visibility has improved a little bit, but it is still snowing quite a bit outside here, at least at the Tennessee Valley Media Group Broadcast Center. Here's a live look in Florence, where it looks about the same across northwest Alabama as it does in southern Tennessee, with lots of snow on the ground. This is the Florence Harbor Marina. And we'll continue our camera tour this morning across the area with a live look in downtown Tuscumbia at the Colbert County Courthouse this hour. Plenty of snow on the ground there. The view is very similar still in Columbia, and it looks like that big old snowplow has been back through there. Apparently they like to live around that corner because they've been plowing that really good all morning long, taking a live look at the Maury County 911 cam. Speaking of 911, here's the view from Wayne 911 on the hill just to the west of downtown. That's looking toward the south. Snow continues to fall in making Wayne County one of the most picture-perfect winter wonderlands across the area, and somewhere beneath all of that is Savannah. We hope that they thaw out sometime between now and May. I think it might take that long looking at that picture and how deep the snow is. Savannah.
There could easily be a good 6 to 8 inches of snow on the ground.
Absolutely,
right there.
absolutely. That has been inundated. We've watched Savannah just pile up here over the course of the overnight and again this morning. And then Iuka is still covered. Iuka's not moving. I don't think any of those vehicles have moved all morning. It is a very, very snowy scene across northeast Mississippi. And notice again, Iuka's now in that thicker band of that heavier snow band that's moving across. And so the cameras do a good job picking up that most of the time, but when it's really that prevalent on a camera and the model of cameras that we use, it's really heavy in person. And more often than not, the eyes the Lord gave us are a whole lot better in seeing that than cameras are. That is what I've got so far. For more on this forecast, let's pitch over to Fred Gossage on the weather wall as he gets close to hour number 400 of covering this
72.
event. Somewhere around in there.
Yeah, so we have a couple more hours to go for the height of the winter storm situation. We are starting to get into the height of it here, moving into northwest Alabama and about to move into southern middle Tennessee as that heavy snow band moves out of north Mississippi over the next 2 to 3 hours. Once we get past that, things are going to start to settle down by the mid to late afternoon. But until then, winter storm warning continues for all of the viewing area counties here in pink. Winter storm warning through the rest of today and tonight. It expires at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning for this significant snow, sleet, and ice accumulation. We've seen no reason to change our forecasting as we've gone through the day. We've started seeing these widespread 5+ inch totals in this region once you add last night's snow in with what's been going on today so far, and we still have a few more hours of snow. So this 5 to 8 inch snow band is verifying across southern middle Tennessee back through far northwest Alabama into north Mississippi, and there may very well be some isolated totals in here a little bit heavier than that 8 inch range once we take last night's snow and we add it with today's snow. We could see a couple areas with a little bit higher than that somewhere in this darker purple area. Down to the Florence area as the heavy snow moves in, still possibly up to 46 inches of snow, especially north side of town on northward close to the state line. Near the Shoals metro area on the south side, possibly still up to 3 to 4 inches of snow. And then immediately south of there, snow rates really taper off for the afternoon because a lot of that's still going to be sleet and freezing rain because 5,000 to 7,000 feet above the ground, it's not freezing like it is everywhere else. There's a nose of warmer air moving in there that melts snowflakes as they drop from the clouds. And once you melt a snowflake, it can never turn back into a snowflake. The most it can do is either fall as a raindrop, melt into a raindrop, and then fall back in the sub-freezing air, freeze again, and turn into sleet pellet, or it melts in the warmer air and the cold air below that is really, really shallow. It doesn't have time to freeze again before it reaches the ground. So then it falls as liquid rain, but the surface that it falls onto is below freezing. Then it freezes on contact, and that's freezing rain. So because it doesn't warm those, once those snowflakes melt out of the clouds, they can never become snowflakes again. And that's why we're talking about sleet, freezing rain here south of the Tennessee River today in northern areas of Alabama. Futurecast breaks down like this: that heavy snow moving into the area by midday. This is the height of the winter storm by midday through 2 o'clock or so. Once we get past 2, 3 o'clock, things really start winding down from west to east. Still some flurries into the early evening. Clouds start breaking up overnight, and that sets us up to drop into the single digits for morning lows on Tuesday. And then we're going to struggle to get to the upper teens and the lower 20s for daytime highs. So winter storm warning continues here for all of the viewing area for the rest of today and tonight. It expires at 6 a.m. on Tuesday morning. We'll be back here at noon with another live update on the situation. I think we'll really start getting into the height of the winter storm then, and we plan to carry top of the hour updates on until 2 o'clock, when things will likely start to settle down. After 2 o'clock, we will scale back the live coverage and then start collecting pictures, start collecting reports that you have of snowfall totals and things like that, and get those on the social media. So for Ben Luna, I'm Fred Gossage, live from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Stay with Tennessee Valley Weather. We'll keep you advised.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.